Inter-island commercial flights will resume at the Lynden Pinling International Airport this Monday, June 8th, in accordance with Bahamas government's phased reopening of the air traffic in the country. Jonathan Benson tells us about some of the new protocols that have been put in place.
In preparation for increased commercial activity in the terminal, the Nassau Airport Development Company and its airport partners have worked in close collaboration to implement safety protocols aimed at reducing the risk of COVID-19 transmission for travelers and staff alike.
We've immediately started working with all of our airport partners, including the airlines, concessions, and all tenants, food and beverage, Bahamas Immigration, Bahamas Customs, to ensure that each entity has implemented measures consistent with ours to ensure the safety of all the traveling public and airport workers. Additionally, NAD has put down social distance markers in all public areas, so the check-in halls, food courts, Bahamas Immigration, Bahamas Customs, to provide passengers with the information on where to stand to ensure that they have as much physical distancing as possible. We're also implementing plexiglass barriers in the check-in halls in Bahamas Immigration, Bahamas Customs, and other areas at the boarding gates as well, to again have an additional barrier between the passenger and the airport workers.
As for some of the new changes passengers can expect at LPIA.
So the first change that passengers can expect is the terminals will initially be limited just to essential airport workers and ticketed passengers only. We've put in some concessions there, obviously, for elderly passengers, passengers with restricted mobility and unaccompanied minors, because obviously they need some additional assistance. The second change that passengers can expect is that there's a mandatory use of facial coverings or masks at all times when transiting throughout the terminal.
Improvements have also been made to the overall cleaning and sanitization at LPIA.
NAD has immediately implemented its cleaning program and enhanced its cleaning operations to obviously touch and get to all those high-touch areas. So escalator handrails, elevator buttons, doorknobs, countertops, just to make sure that those are frequently sanitized and disinfected. We've also purchased new technology such as mist sprayers, also known as fogging machines, which allow us to sanitize up to 2,000 square feet at a time, as well as electrostatic sprayers that uses a negative charge to wrap around materials and helps us to disinfect hard-to-reach areas. And all of this will be utilizing hospital-grade disinfectant, which kills up to 99.99% of germs and is EPA approved.
Getting to the airport early will also be key.
We think passengers should arrive at least 3 hours earlier than they would typically plan. That's for international travel. For the domestic travel, obviously, flight times cut off 45 minutes before, but we think at least an hour and a half to 2 hours would suffice. And we have such a beautiful facility, so it's good to shop down and relax while you're here.
Jonathan Benson, ZNS Network News.